You are still deciding whether to fight. That decision was already made. Not by fate, not by luck, by you hours before this moment in the choice you made about how you would prepare. The war is not happening now. It was won or lost already, in the dark, before anyone else was awake to see it. You just haven't checked the scoreboard yet. Most people spend the morning finding out what today is going to be. You are not most people. You already decided what today is going to be before your feet hit the floor. Here is what you lose when you skip that preparation and walk into the day hoping to figure it out as you go. You lose the fight before it starts, and you don't even know it. You walk into the hard meeting without having rehearsed the argument. You open the difficult project without having decided, in advance, what the first move actually is. You tell yourself you'll figure it out under pressure, and sometimes you do, barely, and you call that a win. It isn't. It's a scramble that happened to survive. The cost is not the visible failure. Most days you don't fail outright. The cost is the war you fought today that you could have already won this morning, if you had spent the first hour deciding the terms instead of discovering them live, in front of everyone, with the clock already running against you. Notice how it actually happens. You open the laptop with no plan, and the first decision of the day gets made for you by whoever emails you first. The inbox sets the terms. The loudest notification sets the terms. By 9 a.m. you are reacting to a battlefield someone else chose, fighting on ground you never surveyed, and calling the exhaustion at the end of it discipline. It isn't discipline. It's damage control dressed up as effort. And the cost compounds. Every day you walk in undecided is a day you hand the terrain to whoever showed up more prepared than you did. They are not smarter. They just decided the outcome earlier, while you were still deciding whether the fight was worth having. Sun Tzu wrote it in the 4th chapter of The Art of War, and it is the whole doctrine of this channel. The victorious warrior wins first and then goes to war. The defeated warrior goes to war first and then hopes to win. Read that again. Winning is not something that happens during the fight. It happens before it, in the preparation nobody applauds. Vince Lombardi built an entire program on the other half of that same law. Winning is not a sometime thing. It's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while, you don't do things right once in a while, you do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. And here is the part that should scare you a little. So is losing. Every sloppy morning you let slide is not neutral. It is a rep. You are training the habit either way. And if you want to know what a body can do when the mind has already decided the terms, look at Ernest Shackleton. 27 men, 2 years, trapped in ice with no ship and no rescue coming, and every one of them survived. Not because the conditions improved. They didn't. Because Shackleton had already decided, before the ice ever closed in, what kind of leader he would be inside that hardship. The endurance wasn't discovered out there. It was decided first, and the ice only tested what was already settled. That is the standard. The fight is not won in the moment of the fight. It is won in the hour before anyone else is even awake to compete with you. Notice what all three have in common. None of them are talking about talent. Sun Tzu is talking about preparation before contact. Lombardi is talking about the compounding weight of daily repetition. Shackleton is talking about a decision made before the crisis, not during it. 3 different centuries, one law. The outcome is fixed early, by the one who did the deciding before the pressure arrived to do it for them. So here is the order for today. Before you open your inbox, decide the one outcome that actually matters today, and name it in one sentence. Not a feeling. Target. Do the preparation you keep skipping. The 5 minutes deciding your opening line before the hard conversation. The 2 minutes deciding your first move before the hard project. Small, and it is the entire difference between winning first and hoping later. Do not open the inbox before you have named the target. That order matters. The moment you let someone else's message set your first move, you have already handed them the terrain Sun Tzu warned you about. And when the hard hour comes, and it will, remember you already decided what kind of person survives it. You are not discovering that under pressure. You are executing a decision you already made, the same way Shackleton was not improvising courage on the ice. He was executing a decision made in warmer rooms, long before the cold ever tested it. Win the morning, and the war is already over before anyone else shows up to fight it. And tonight, the channel turns to the tribunal. Seneca will make you plead your own case before the bar of yourself. Loyola will make you name the exact failure and the exact amendment. And the account will not close until you have actually done the work of looking. Carry today's decisions into that room honestly, so tonight's verdict is one you can live with. Win before they wake.